Why, hello everybody, welcome. My name is Rubydung. Welcome to today's episode. As you can see, I'm over here at the main base. I have gotten out and have gotten some quartz, and I am now currently fortune 3ing it all up to make sure that I have enough for what I am wanting to do today. Sadly, I don't have any efficiency on this pickaxe. I just kind of want to wear through it, so, man. Just kind of slow work going through this, but for those of the more astute of you, you may notice that I may sound slightly different. That is because I am working with a whole bunch of new stuff. There's a reason why I was talking about last episode, me not being able to do as much as I typically want. That's because I was having to deal with moving a significant portion of equipment, and that involved my typical setup involving the computer that I use for my Let's Plays. So, because of that, when I moved it, the space that I'm using not only is different, but I also have to be using just a whole bunch of other different stuff. Just trust me, it is a lot going on. So I may sound slightly different going here on out, I'm willing to bet. But hopefully it's not going to be too distracting. That's kind of my hope. And to start off with that, in order to get used to the new level and the new actual being able to talk thing, I am going to try, anyways, through this episode, to set up my, well, not finish, but mainly trying to get the actual process for my storage system up and going, because I need to really consider those next parts for that. So I'm going to get done mining out this giant pillar here and be back with you guys, hopefully with the resources to start today's episode. Alright, so I got all of my equipment nice and set up here, and what I'm wanting to try and do is set up a way that I would have based off of this. So I would want a line of hoppers going along here, and then starting all from a central chest, like that. And if I put in my pumpkin pie here, you'll see it winds up in this chest. That's because it's filtering through here, and you'll see there's none here. So this hopper is pulling from this one. It prioritizes the bottom hopper over the side hopper, the hopper that it's connected to, because this hopper is below it. So, with that information, I can theoretically set up an actual system, in which case I can auto-organize using a comparator. Now, this will be interesting, I am sure. So, what I'm probably going to do to set that up is I need to find a way to power this block from having a certain number of items in it. So, as you can tell, if I throw in a full stack, it's going to give me a signal. Now, what I want to be exact is I'm going to want there to already be one item in here, and that will give me a signal. So if I put out some redstone, it's going to give me a signal, but it won't give me a signal strength of 2. In order to get signal strength of 2, I want to back off here and then look until that redstone there is powered. Oh, I apparently wasn't putting any in. Oh, I was putting it into the wrong one. Of course I was. Okay, so at 22, still not strong enough. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, holy cow, I had just enough food on me, apparently. Alright. Another thing I also want to test with the actual redstone is I want to put in non-stackable items and see how strong the redstone signal is. So that way I can see if this would also work for storage purposes, in which case it might be too far. So that is going, it looks like about the distance of redstone length. Now let's see how far it is going with that knocked off. Okay, still probably too far, but I want to throw in a thing of gravel. Now, that is, let's say, putting that here. Let's remove the thing of gravel. Is it still going about that far? Yeah, it's going about that far. Now, how far do I have to get it to go to the next tier? I have a sneaking suspicion it might be a very similar number. Let's go to 20. And no, okay, it's less than 20. Less than 20. Okay, we're making good progress. Let's go to 16. Is it going to be 16? Okay, so it's above 16 and lower than 20. Let's go to 17. It's going to be higher. 18. Higher. 19. Aha, okay, so it's 19 items. So in the event, I will just throw in a bunch of worthless enchanted books into my system. So that way, this slot is always open. So the reason why I'm doing it that way is if I were to throw an item into this chest, it will go across here and only gravel will get pulled down because these here are non-stackable items. So no other books will get pulled into this wet system, while only the actual gravel will matter because one, it's in the first slot, so this will be the thing to move out first. And if I have a way to loop this back around to power this hopper here, then I would be able to detect how many items are actually in this hopper without being able to have to worry about that. But I also might have a better system here, but it will involve more hoppers. So let me just chop this down. Also, I can give a little example. If I were to throw my redstone, oh, I need a slightly better aim there. If I were to throw my redstone here on top of that hopper, you can see it didn't go in. That's because this whole thing here is full and will not be able to actually output that. So, well, collect, that's the proper term. So now what I want to do, make sure to get all of my redstone, I want to set up a, oh, it's apparently not light. What I want to set up is, with my hoppers, I want to set up something kind of like this. I need to adjust that. It should be all the way down here. Yep. What I'm going to want to do is set up a line about where I'm looking there to go across that top hopper there. So what I'm going to do here is set up like that, and, oh, nope, need the shift. Like this. Alright. So if I put something into that hopper, if everything works properly, let's see. So if I were to put in, let's say, 22 gravel here, and that. Okay, so it's going to give me a signal of 2, so I need to take out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and if I were to put in one more, yep, alright. So, 18 here, and that's going to be 4 there. So the problem is, I need to find a block that I'm never going to be throwing into my bulk storage in order to fill out these last 4 slots. But, with that, I can go, let's grab a repeater, like that. Then I can go, let's see, where's my dirt at? Like this. Go across to here. And I can put in, oh, I need a torch. And I didn't bring any wood on me. Actually, this system would be better if it was just a couple of torches, I think. In which case, if I put a torch here, then if I were to put a block, let me go grab a little bit of wood. I think I have a handful of sticks. Actually, no, I think I might have some torches just sitting around in my redstone box. So let me just go grab those real quick so I can get a proof of concept. Yep. Oh, I have exactly enough. Come all the way back down here and be able to put those in like that. And if I were to hop up here, put in another one like that. So that's on hold, which is not what I'm wanting. That's a problem. I want to power just this one, so I might have to kill the actual torch there, so it can be a repeater down here. So repeater, then block, then it will be a trail of redstone. So, theoretically, let's say I put in, I'm going to dig out this dirt, because apparently I didn't design this tall enough. Let's put in a chest. Boom. Alright, and it's pulling out. Alright, it's not what I was wanting. Okay, so I need that down there to be powered. So that way, it won't pull any of the contents from down here out. So, how do I manage to do that is the next part. Alright, I think I have a better idea now. In which case, what I'm going to want to do is, I'm going to want to pull the repeater that direction with both redstone signals there. So, if I have that 21 gravel there again, and put in the proper amount of dirt, oh! One item went through, well, a few items went through, in which case, if I throw a stack of gravel in, let's see what happens here. Oh, wait, I think I know what's happening here. Yep, okay, so it's getting collected at the end, so it is not capable of being actually pulled out here until this system gets an extra item into it. In which case, the easiest solution to do for that, I'm willing to bet, is raising this whole thing up by 1. In which case, this thing's already quite tall. But the reason why I'm raising it up by 1 is, with that, I'm wanting to build the line out like this. Oh, I need to make sure I have that. And do this. Okay. Now, let me also just get rid of these blocks. Alright, so, presuming this all still works, yep, this all has it in there. Now, throw in, do I have my gravel? Yes, I do. Want to throw in one piece of gravel. Oh, it goes away. It's in here. Okay. Now, if I throw in the full stack up here, oh, torch goes off, and it's filtering in. Okay, so I think I have a system. So, what I'm going to want to do with either water or with, actually I think water over this might even be better. Actually, I don't think it will be, now that I said that out loud. What I'm thinking is a long line of hoppers going around in a circle in my storage system above there. There will be one hopper per chest, well, per bulk chest. Technically, there will be, for that, there will be a double like this, and then there will be another hopper, maybe 2 like that. Yeah, 2 probably just to have consistency, so that way this will blend with the lower area, and we will have 2 chests where this will all be going towards. In which case, yep, this is undisturbed, like that, and I think that's going to be all of it. Yes, it will be. So, I have a system now, so in which case I will just need 1 starter chest, in which case I'll walk up to it, and I'll put in a bunch of garbage. Then it will go around in a circle. Probably, by the way, this will probably be a double chest in the final version, so that way I can fill the thing up with all the garbage I've been collecting, then walk away. Then it will go around in this large circle area around my main base, and whenever it reaches, like, let's say this is the dirt chest, that's a gravel chest, it will filter down and go into the gravel through this system and drop down into this chest, and when that chest is filled, it will fill up these hoppers here, and then fill up this chest here, and then when the system is completely full, it will fill up this hopper, which is a problem on its own, but I don't have a good solution for it. I guess I can technically just have it be broken. It doesn't need to be operational. Once, like, I think it just auto-fixes itself. I think, based off the design of it, I think it'll just auto-fix itself. Yeah, I think it's fine. Alright, so for it to work in the storage system that I've built here, the chest would be laid out like this. I will come out behind here and mine out these blocks. Now, this is going to be a bit different looking to how the system looked on my lower floors, but this is going to be so you can actually see all of the blocks that it will be sorting, kind of. So with this, typically I would just put a little thing back there, but now for this, I would put in a hopper above that, and for this hopper here, I would need, let's put in the planks, I would need a comparator here, nope, not a comparator there, I almost messed that up. I would need to get over to this side, and can I? No, I cannot make that jump. So I will be extraordinarily lazy here, and bridge over. Actually, wait a second, I have a better solution. Oh man, just grab a carpet. Grab this and head over here. Badoop. And jump up here. So then this here would be 2 hoppers like this. So with that, actually, into my lower chest here, I think having these 2 down here be the actual, yeah, these 2 can actually be the comparator signals. So they would be like that. Then there would be a redstone signal down beneath here, where between those hoppers there, and I would need to power that signal by breaking this floor here. But to simply continue that signal, I would just need to place that out like this, and boom, here we are. So this would fill up these 2 chests here, and I would have this signal go down into a repeater. Technically, I guess I would be better dropping this by 1 and mining out this floor and putting in this wood here and redstone like that. Then I would mine out that floor there for the redstone repeaters, and then that would link into the torches there, I guess. So now I just need to pull that through for this whole way, and on top of that, by the way, I would have that like this, and then I would have a full line running down the full length of this building. So you would see the hoppers there, but I don't think you would be able to see the line because I'd probably only give a single block gap, similar to how I do below. So the actual line of redstone will be blocked by the display block showing what is in the bulk storage chests right here. So I think with that, I have a nice little plan on what I'm going to be doing in order to get this farm nice and operational. But with that said, I think I have overdone it for today's episode. It's been a little bit, so with that said, I think that's going to be it for today's episode. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, I didn't change up too much. Everything's very different for me, so hopefully you guys aren't going to be noticing too much on your guys' end. So I hope that is business as usual for you guys, but it's very different for me. Oh boy, it's so different. But either way, guys, that's going to be doing it for today's episode. I hope to see you guys in the next one. So long. See ya. Bye. God, this is a monstrosity. Look at it.